What's up, everyone? Welcome back to the channel. My name's Garrett. I thought I'd give you a quick update as to day 6 in Star Wars Galaxy of Heroes. It's actually been a pretty good day, despite the fact that things have slowed down now. As you can see, my energy is very low. I was playing it almost up until the recording of this video, just finishing up a few little things and all that sort of stuff. Probably had about an hour or so break in between. But yeah, it's been a pretty good 24 hours. It's been decent. Not amazing, but decent. So we've got 5 stars for Kanan finally, which was really nice. So his power's up at 378. You'll see that down the bottom there. Got a couple of things that we can add to him there to power him up. Don't know if I'm going to keep powering him up too much at this point. I might see if I can go into one of my other characters. The big one so far has been Hera. I got her yesterday in the video, and I've managed to put her to 3 stars. We're working our way to 4 stars, which is good. I will be able to, I believe, well, I'll do those hard battles that you can see there, but she is also available. I think I pointed this out in yesterday's video as well, but she is also available in Galactic War. Yes, you'll see there, she's the second one from the left on the top row. So I'm getting the shards from there as well. So if I can get at least 2 wins in that hard mode battle to get it up to 20, because they drop 2 per every time she drops, I'd be able to then get the 10 pulls from this if I can get 400 of these gems in Galactic War. Yesterday I did it for the first time. I managed to get 400, so I should be able to get her to 4 stars today at some point, and that would be awesome. But we'll go back into here. I think the biggest thing also is a lot of my top row units now, or all of my top row units now, the Phoenix squad, which is awesome. I have worked a little bit on my squad below that, that being the, I don't really know what it falls into at the moment. I would sort of call it like an Empire squad. All of these characters are Empire based. If you're looking for how I define that Empire based, at the very top, for a new player, you'll see Dark Side, Attacker, and Empire. So Empire is what I'm referring to here. The only one who's not is this character, Kylo Ren, obviously being in the sequel trilogy where the Empire wasn't a thing. It was the First Order. So, and then we got this one here, the Dark Trooper, who's also Empire. So I do have a full team of Empire units at the moment. There is a couple of Empire characters that I unlocked that are only level 1 at the moment. I just haven't switched them out. Actually, correction, there's one, and it's Snowtrooper. So maybe I'll put Snowtrooper in. Does he synergize well? According to this, he doesn't. But I digress. Maybe I'll add him to the team. That way he can benefit from Vader's ability. If you don't know what Vader's ability is, it's actually pretty good. It is this one, I think it is. No, it's not. Inspiring through fear. I don't have it yet because it unlocks at gear level 4. But Empire and Sith allies gain 50% offense. It's just a nice little attack bonus for those type of characters. So for the time being, at least, it's pretty decent. Obviously, I've got to get him to gear level 4. I'm probably going to try and do that today as well and try and max out my Empire as much as I can, or my Dark Side characters as much as I can. The thing I'm finding now, in terms of the account slowing down, is a lot of these requirements are all based on having 5 of these preliminary items to be able to get to the item that I need. So it means running at the minimum usually 3 times if I don't have any materials at all, which means obviously it's burning energy left, right, and center. The time it's going to take to get the top row to their next tiered gear sets is just going to be, I think, a little bit longer than I even expected. The other thing to keep in mind as well is, at least for the time being, they are all gear level 5. So they're all on the same sort of level. It's more just now their abilities here on the left being ranked up. And then finally, as you can see here, we actually can equip this, but the character has to be level 41. I can do that now if I want to. I'll probably do that a little bit later. But it also means that, yes, we now are sort of at that, we're at the ceiling as to where these characters can be. little bit not annoying, but it's a little bit eye-opening to sort of see now how much this game is going to sort of go, okay, you're really going to come to a halt. It's going to take a lot for you to get there. I didn't expect it to come to this point so soon, and I'll explain that in just a moment why I believe it's not the best thing. But I digress. Again, it is very much now about trying to fill out the other side of the roster for the dark side team. At the moment, I'm really just trying to get two decent teams together, so I have something to just tackle through the light side and the dark side battles. The reason why is obviously the more I can do that, the more chance I have to get better gear and just to gear up what I can get. I would definitely think about gearing up the Phoenix squad. As for the dark side team yet, I haven't really decided as to what I'm going to do. I have seen some things online saying an Empire team is quite good, but they're more in the more along the lines of like a couple of like the commanders, so they're not necessarily like Imperial troopers. So there is that as well. But just a moment ago, I said that I've noticed that the game has really slowed down in one other aspect, and that's this. If you go here and I click on hard, you'll see that I've unlocked everything except for I haven't started these level 4 hard fights yet, but everything else obviously has been done before that. But if I go to normal, and you'll see again, I'm in the same position, but I can't get to level 5, and that is because it's locked behind player level 43 and stage 4 completion. Now, I have stage 4 completion. I'm not sure if it's stage 4 completion on normal and hard, but stage 4 completion, let's say in its entirety for the time being, I'm going to test it when I get to level 43. But 43 is the big problem right now, because today I only leveled up once on the account, so I went from rank 40 to 41. I haven't done my objectives yet. I've got a full list of objectives here, but that's probably only going to push me up to level 42, which means it's going to take a whole nother day before I can even start to think about leveling up the account again. Which, look, in hindsight, is not the worst thing in the world, because it allows me to sort of flesh out the characters that I do have. But it is a time-gated experience at this point, which means if I wanted to just push Phoenix Squad, and if I was looking at, say, going through this, the journey guide, and I was pushing towards what I've been working on with trying to get the Emperor, this is a hard stop. Like, I can't push any further now until I sort of get through these areas, which makes it a little bit more... how would I put it? It's really now just about being patient. So if you have a look here, like I managed to push through this, you'll see a lot of my characters are below that level 2800 power recommendation. In fact, I actually beat this rank with a much lower gear set, but using this full team, and we won quite comfortably. So the thought of, I probably wouldn't be able to go to this one yet. I feel like this one would be too hard, but to know that I'm I've just stopped progressing on this for the time being, especially when I have a full set of 4 stars, is a little bit annoying. It doesn't mean I would be able to unlock him anyway, because I need to obviously do this one, and they require 5-star units. We're quite a bit away from that at the moment, but I would like to see just that progression open up. So just be aware that if you are sort of following this along as to where I am at the moment, this is what I've come across. It is a little bit confusing why they would stop me in that respect, but considering like just how much there is to this game, why they would stop that progression, even if I just go, oh, I just want to beat as much as I can so that I can sort of cover my power, like, and my equipment for as long as I can as well. So I'm going to be stuck in the blue tier for quite a bit of time. I don't think we just don't have anything to be able to go through. I'm gonna do an arena battle just for fun. We're gonna auto it. We'll just have a little bit of fun with it. So from here, but yeah, I think that's where I'm at the moment. It's a little bit slow going. It's really good. I've really enjoyed this team. I can't sort of say that enough. The Phoenix squad has been a really good time. Just watching them get stronger, obviously with some gear and all that sort of thing. It's been really good. So hats off to the Phoenix team. I think they'll probably be here for quite a bit of time. I was actually thinking that given maybe another week or so, I would write a basic level review on these guys. When I say a basic level review, this is obviously for someone who is below level 50. So you're not going to be looking at things like whatever the mods they are on the right, and there's also that item down on the left in the character sheets. Obviously, we're not going to be looking at those. It's just going to be purely based on what we have available to us. So I think that could be interesting because it would mean that people can look at it and see it from a new player perspective rather than have somebody try to explain it when everything's unlocked and they go, oh, if you do this and this and this, and it's not really relevant to a new player. I really want to like emphasize that the reason why I'm taking my time with this is because I really want to show what this game is like as a new player, and I think I've done a pretty good job at it. I mean, I personally think that's the case. If it's not, please give me some advice. But I think it's important. Hey, look at that, we won. I think it's important for new players because I want to have another video discussing this, but I'll give you a little thing. I've been shown this bundle a few times, the Hyperlight bundle or the Hyperdrive bundle, and it hasn't showed me it in a pop-up for a while. But I look at this, and every single time I look at this, the more I look at it, and for full transparency, I'm not interested in purchasing it, but the more I look at it, the more I keep thinking that it's not a good deal, specifically with the idea of a new player in mind. As I said, I want to make another video talking about this, but I actually don't think this is a really good deal despite how much is on offer here. And there's a few reasons for that. I like the fact that the game doesn't throw it in my face, but I feel like if there was ever a point where someone would go, I think I'll just buy that, it would be now. So, I don't know. But I think that's where we're at for the rest of this video. So far, I'm really still, again, I'm still enjoying the game. I'm not tempted to buy that booster. I really just want to keep playing the game and seeing how it goes. Now that I've got a bit of a lull in like the ability to push forward, I'm just going to try and level out my characters as much as possible. The idea, I think, behind the dark side team at the moment is to probably work towards this with the Stormtrooper and Emperor Palpatine. I don't think that's a really good representation. I think it's more this one. No, that is the one. So Stormtrooper and Emperor Palpatine. I don't think I've got 3 shards towards the Stormtrooper. But at the moment with the Cantina, I think I'm working my way through somewhere else. I should probably just hit the go button. Yeah, I'm working on Chopper, I think, at the moment. So I think you can get Chopper from somewhere else. So maybe I should switch over to the Stormtrooper, but I don't know. I think that's the team I'm going to work with. But look, I think we're in a really good spot with the account. It's just really about trying to push through this account level wall at the moment and just keep trying to get stronger and stronger as we go on. But I think over the next couple of days, it's going to be really it's going to be a really slow grind. Day 7 is the last day before I write my initial 7-day review for this game. And I'm going to give you the whole spiel, what I thought going into this game, how I've sort of been thinking other than just talking about the account progression, and how I think this game's going to be played for the long term. The other thing is as I said, I want to try and make another video talking about the Hyperdrive bundle, but I think what I'll do is I'll do the review, do the Hyperdrive bundle, and then we'll come back with day 8. I'll record day 8 on day 8, but you won't see it for a couple of days afterwards. That way you can watch the review, you can watch my thoughts on the Hyperdrive bundle, and then almost like a season 2, if you really want to think of it like that, we'd go into day 8 and we just keep going from there. And then at some stage we'll get the review for the basic level or the basic idea of the Phoenix squad, and then if I find another team that I like, I might talk about them and put that together as well. But I think that's about it. Thank you very much for watching. I hope you enjoyed this video. You know the deal. Please give this video a like. I've had a lot of people commenting. For a channel that's only been up for like 6 days, this is awesome. I really can't thank you enough for taking the time out of your day to listen to somebody who really doesn't know this game, but you're willing to have a conversation and give some advice. I really do appreciate that. So thank you, thank you, thank you very much. Keep doing it. I hope to talk to you soon. If you write a comment, I'm going to respond to you, and I'll catch you in the next video. You take it easy. See ya.